Hi, I'm Tommy Mitchell, founder of OrthoDirectUSA. Our mission is to work with lean thinking providers and connect them directly to manufacturers who are committed and willing to eliminate traditional distribution costs, such as distributors and sales representatives. We accomplish this through strategic alliance relationships with manufacturers who provide you with quality, time-tested, FDA-cleared alternative supplies that can translate to you at a 60 to 80% reduction in your orthopedic spend. Our process is based on establishing strategic alliance relationships with suppliers who share our vision and commitment to eliminate waste and improve efficiencies. One such company is Rogue Sports Medicine. I'd like to introduce you to the CEO and President, Dr. Blair Rohde.
I'm Blair Rohde. I'm a sports medicine fellowship trained orthopedic surgeon. I think that we're at a crossroads. I think that this administration has essentially drawn a line in the sand and said this is the way we're going to go. We're going to march towards a universal healthcare model. I don't think Americans are going to take to this very well. We're very independent people, and I know for myself, I don't want someone else telling me who, what, where I can use of my healthcare dollars. I believe we as surgeons have to become part of this process, especially surgeons that are physician owners in their surgery centers. They have to look at this and realize that they have to become part of the process of cutting out costs. Right now, we have a decision to make. It's either to accept what's coming down the line with arbitrary price setting and potentially limited access to care, or we can become part of this process. We will make more profit, the patient will get a better product at a cheaper price. I decided to start an orthopedic implant company, Rogue, which stands for Rohde Orthopedic Group, because I saw a need in the industry for providing value-based implants. By removing the parent company with their overhead, the distributor and the sales rep, we can connect the manufacturer directly with the surgeon or the hospital and pass the savings on to them. The market's going to demand a low-cost implant. We're going to provide that by removing all the costs involved in a typical market pattern. We're going to connect the consumer, which is the hospital or the surgery center, with the manufacturer. We're going to remove the sales rep, the parent company with their CEOs and their corporate jets, the distributors. We're going to remove all of that. From a hospital standpoint, we now have cost constraints that we have to answer to. We have to actually start thinking about the bottom line. We can do this through stable technologies. Buying implants and equipment at a reasonable price because we aren't charging an intellectual markup. There's a significant number of stable technologies, instruments and implants that have far exhausted their intellectual markup and deserve to be value-based implants. Rogue's initial market entry is going to be with the shoulder line. Our goal is to provide a full but yet streamlined set of shoulder instruments at a value-based price. We're also going to provide a 5.5 all-peak rotator cuff anchor, a knotless lateral row anchor, and a 2.9 millimeter labral anchor. We're essentially bringing market innovation, free market innovation, to the industry that has not seen it before. I would challenge any surgeon that wants to improve quality and lower cost to consider Rogue.
In today's healthcare climate, we must address two fundamental ideas: efficacy and economics. Products need to perform at the level of the surgeon's expectations. They need to be safe, they need to be high quality, but yet we also need to recognize the economic challenge. They need to be a better value proposition. Profit does matter. The Rogue suture anchor does just that. Provides you the value proposition and the performance you need. I'd like to encourage you, in particular, if you're a surgeon who has an ownership position in a hospital or an ambulatory surgery center, or perhaps are participating in a co-management agreement, to consider Rogue Sports Medicine. Please take Dr. Rohde's challenge and contact OrthoDirectUSA or Rogue Sports Medicine at the number below or on the website. Thank you very much.